to reply.
Today's chief guest, former President of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam ji, His Excellency, Governor of Tripura, Dr. D.Y. Dada, His Excellency, Vice Chancellor, Dr. P.D. Patil, Honorable Vice Chancellor, and the respected dignitaries on the dais. Indeed, I am deeply honored and privileged to have this highest degree from one of the most prestigious university of India. I am extremely happy and can't help getting nostalgic. My father always wanted that I should become a lawyer, and on the contrary, my mother wished that I should be a doctor. Whether I should go with my mother's wish or should I concede to my father's desire was really a dilemma that I was in. To be very candid, I was rather reluctant to become a lawyer, and of course, because back then, in those of the days, lawyers were not the most preferred son-in-laws, or maybe the least preferred son-in-laws. Of course, this I say with the utmost respect to my fraternity. But my father was a strong-willed barrister from England, and I took up law as my profession. However, subconsciously, I always had a feeling for not fulfilling my mother's wish of becoming a doctor. But today, by conferring delete on me by the Chancellor of Dr. D.Y. Patil University, has helped me live my mother's dream. As henceforth, ladies and gentlemen, I would be also known as Dr. Ujwal Nikam. Today, in this August gathering, we are quite fortunate to have the presence of two living legends, Dr. Kalam and Dr. D.Y. Patil. I must admit that Dr. D.Y. Patil is one of the few persons from whom I have always taken an inspiration. With a very humble and modest beginning in the life, Dr. Patil has reached the pinnacle of success, and it would not be wrong to say that in a true sense, he is a remarkable personality. There is nothing much that could be said about Dr. Kalam, as he is known to all of us. He was most energetic and dynamic president that India ever had. I am aware that he is an inspiration to the young blood of our nation, and really I am honored to share this platform with these legend dignitaries. While acting as a special public prosecutor and dealing with the terror cases against the hardcore traded criminals, I have realized that there is no internationally agreed definition of terrorism. Terrorism is like a pyramid. At its top are the terrorists, and below that there is a layer of active conspirators, and below that there is a layer of the passive supporters. And therefore, unless such supporters are not brought in the net of legal action, terrorism cannot be eradicated. Unfortunately, one country's terrorists are regarded as the heroes of another countries. Hence, it is the need of an hour that we must have a coherent understanding of these issues on the international level, so that terrorist is considered to be a terrorist no matter to which country it belongs to. Today, as I stand here to speak in front of you, there is a one feeling in me, and I am sure is being shared by almost all the Indians, and that is disappointment. As citizens of India, we are saddened by the scams and controversies that are engulfing and eating out the moral of our country. In such an atmosphere, our youth are losing hope in the system. I'm not here to find fault with anyone, but I need to tell all my young friends and peers alike that we should not lose hope, as hope is that one thing inside us that insists us that something better awaits us only if we have the courage to reach it, to work for it, and to fight for it. Changes won't come easily to us. It is a gradual process. But we should not lose heart. I personally believe that real change won't come from the corridors of our parliament, but from the streets of India. We are the ones who could make it happen, only we are sincerely willing to do our work. I know, I'm aware, and I'm also conscious that we will not be able to solve all the problems of the future, but we should be confident and optimistic enough to be able to solve all the problems of our own age. I won't hold you long and shall you with one thought. यह वक्त भी जवां है, यह वक्त भी जवां है और तारीख भी गवाह है. यह वक्त भी जवां है और तारीख भी गवाह है. अगर हम साथ साथ चले तो सारा कारवां हमारा है. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.